All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading. This is the second half of April 2026. A lot of energy crammed into the second half of April. It's why I went fishing in the first half, right? Didn't matter anyway. Everybody I went with just wanted to talk about the energy. Oh, Steve, tell us what's going on. All this kind of, oh, fuck me. I just want to fish. Just shut the fuck up. But anyway, lot of energy crammed in the second half of April. I'm going to be busy. Right, and we're about to get busy right now. Let's cut the deck. Let's see what kind of theme energy we got here. Let's pull ourselves a reading. All right, you call it a mid-month if you want. I prefer to call it the second half of April, which can bleed into the first half of May quite easily. Six of Pentacles. Right, theme energy, Six of Pentacles crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. Now, that may seem a little boring to you until we add a Two of Cups to it. Shit's going to start coming together. As I said in an energy weather update the other day, that can be good or bad. That both sides are going to play out. Shit's going to come together on the bad side, and shit's going to come together on the good side. Whichever side you're on and how it affects your life is how it affects your life, right? But I can't just blindside you and tell you everything's going to be roses and rainbows and beautiful. It's not. It's a fucking nightmare, right? Why do you think people disturbed my fishing trip? All right, so at the end of the day here, for most of you, in your life, focusing on the soulmate cycle in your personal life, some shit's going to start coming together for you, and it looks pretty good, okay, for the most part. I like that. That's nice. Things are going to start falling in place. So let's see where we go. Let's pull ourselves a reading here. Card before the cuts, why the fuck are we here? All right, let's find out. Let's see where we go. So, why the fuck are we here? Here we are, second half of April 2026. Wow, this year's flying by a little bit. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see where we go. Okay, so why are we here? These cut cards back up the pre-shuffle a little bit. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, well, that's nice. I like that. Things about to start going your way. Just focusing on you and the soulmate cycle. That's it. Things are going to start moving. Things are going to turn 180 degrees, all right? Or rather, that's not really that energy. A bet you don't normally win, you're about to win. Can I put it that way? A direction you wouldn't normally go, you're going to go in, and that might prove to be beneficial to you. For somebody attached to you, they may try something they've never tried before, and you might like it. You know, that could play out as them reaching out to you or a new position if you're with them. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Underneath, after the cut, is the Knight of Wands. This is someone attached to you, but it's good advice for you too. Try not to overthink things too much. If you get the urge to, if you normally go east and you get the urge to go west, go fucking west, okay? All right, but somebody here's doing that with you. Somebody's just showing up. I'm here, like it's no big deal. Like, okay, cool, good to see you. That kind of a thing. It might surprise the fuck out of you. It might. I don't know. It could also be if it's something going on in your life where you're trying to do something and it hasn't worked out and now it's starting to move, it's starting to work. It was easier than you thought it was going to be. You thought something was going to be a pain in the ass, it ends up being a piece of cake. Okay? It could be that too. I believe you've got somebody coming towards you who wouldn't normally. Can we phrase it that way? All right, that's going to play out 1,000 different ways for 1,000 different people, but that's the way it feels right now. So let's shuffle the deck. Let's pull a reading. Let's do it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Lovecherry. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. It's the second half of April 2026, but it's going to bleed. Energies bleed together. There's no hard stops in anything, right? They just bleed together. Think of the Olympic rings, right? They all come together. So it could bleed into early May. You know, not a fucking time lord. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. The overall energy of everything. You son of a bitch. You're going to do this to me. Everything is, it wouldn't let me shuffle anymore. That's it. It's the moon. I saw it, the corner of my eye. I saw that moon. I'm like, oh, you're going to make okay. I thought it was going to be an easy reading. It's the moon and the Hierophant are the overall energies of this reading. I'm just going to phrase it this way. That's some deep shit. Okay? So there's some deep shit. Something very superficial may happen to you, like somebody shows up or whatever. But if you stop later and think about it, you're going to find some deeper meaning. Everything around you's got deeper meaning than what you may be picking up on the surface. Now, I am encouraging you not to overthink too much. That's fine. You can overthink it later. Overthinking in the beginning will prevent you from making any moves, okay? But yeah, out of nowhere, I've got somebody here who all of a sudden has seen the light. It's a bit of a energy, and they come out of the shadows, man. They come out of nowhere. All right, okay. I don't think you're expecting this. I wouldn't be surprised. It could be a person. Let's get straight right now. It could be a person. It could be a delivery you ordered that got lost a long time ago. I mean, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but that's, we talk about the economy of energy, right? I've tried to save a lot of astrologers from getting yelled at, right? It could be a package that you got that got lost in the mail and the company refunded you, and then all of a sudden the package shows up out of nowhere. It could be that too. It's the same type of energy. But I'm shooting for the fact that I'm pulling a soulmate reading, and the universe isn't that cheeky, so I'm shooting for the fact it's a person, all right? All right. Right here's the soulmate energies around you and this person. Right here's the 3D energies in real life, what this person is doing in their life, who they are, what they are. Here's their soul. Here's the hidden energy message from the universe, red with the energy of your connection, and right here's the potential final outcome for you. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. Why? Because this is some, as I called it, pretty deep shit. Okay, it really is. Wow. All right. Energy around your connection. Let's get rolling. The moon, the overall. Ooh, you don't know what you don't know kind of energy off of this. Ooh, I like that. Somebody might be holding on to feelings for you. That's my Queen of Cups, the redhead, underwater here in this deck. Somebody's hidden feelings are coming to the surface. Now again, I don't want to blow smoke up anybody's ass. Both energies are always present. Stop being a delusional fuck and thinking everything is great. It's somebody loves me. Somebody could just as easily hate you, and their feelings come to the surface. It could happen. All right? So I want you to be realistic. I want you to understand how energy works for real. Okay? Or as my friend Santiago says, for reals. Okay? Whichever one you like, I want you to understand how it fucking works. All right? So, but for most of you, this feels pretty good. Okay? All right. All right. Here we go. Energy around your connection. Oh, I mean, it's fucking unbelievable. I love this. This is going to be one of those readings. So I brought a banana, so I could take a banana break anytime I want. It's the devil. You got this, whoever this person is, you can't shake them. You got karma with them. You got a soul contract with them. They're in this energy. They're becoming obsessed with you. As I said, this is somebody's seen the light. One way or another, either love or hate. Somebody's seen the light. For most of you, it's a lot of love coming to the surface. It's a karmic debt being called in by the fucking universe. All right? Drawn to the ties that bind right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. 3D energies around this person. What's going on in their life? I can only imagine. I'm afraid to look. Okay, good. This is good. It just jives with what I'm saying. Right? I said, big deal, right? Some deep shit. They've seen the light. There's a lot of healing going on in their life. They're also bored as fuck. I don't think anything's going on. That'll bring people to you. If somebody remembers, even if you had a bad experience with somebody, this is just for a few of you, but if you had a bad experience with somebody and you're no longer friends or you broke up, when people get really bored, when their life turns into shit, they'll remember those good times and they'll contact you just based on that. Skipping over all the bad shit where they cheated on you and you fucking hated them and told them you never wanted to see them again. They'll conveniently forget all that, right? And just remember the good stuff. It's a bit of that going on here. And this is the type of energy that'll make them conveniently forget something. Okay? So, but they are going through a lot of healing. They are seeing the light. Right? It's a bit of that. I'm telling you right now. Okay. Their soul is here. It bookends the devil. which is good. Actually, it is good. It's very, yep. Ace of Swords. And I'll tell you why it's good. It's an epiphany energy here. And this energy flows 5D to 3D is the primary flow. So it flows from here to here. When a soul, even though sometimes they're represented by the devil. In this case, it is. There's some bad karma to be worked out here between you and this person. I feel that. But I think they know that. A lot of times when we have these epiphanies, these awakenings of the soul, if you will, when a soul contract is being called in, you get a moment of real clarity. So in other words, you either see all the good really clear, or you feel all the bad really clear. One or the other, rather than change it to feel. This person is feeling everything they did wrong. All right? They want to heal it. I think the driving force, in their brain, the driving force is a little bit of nothing's going on. And this energy will make them conveniently forget anything bad that may have happened between you. It really is strange the way that works. I've had people contact me at times too who seem to have conveniently forgotten that I said I never wanted to talk to them again. Please stay the fuck out of my life, And they call up like I just saw them yesterday. What? How you been? How have I been? Right? The fuck? It's a bit of that. That's the type of energy. Hidden energy. Message from the universe. Message to you from the universe. Read with this devil. I was going to say, I don't think you have any skin in the game here. You don't have any karmic debt in the game. You've done nothing wrong. You're completely in the right. All right? This is, I'm going to call it vindication for you. Okay? Some might say it's a dream come true or a wish come true. Whether it's positive or negative, whether somebody's coming out of the woodwork to tell you how much they hate you, those feelings are, or it's love, which are the same exact frequency. The only thing that changes, makes love hate or hate love, is the context around it. That's it. People can turn on you very quickly in relationships or whatever, things that you were once madly in love with, you can be madly in hate with, and it can get really nasty. Ask any divorce lawyer. They all got stories, I'll tell you. So whichever way this goes, it vindicates you in some way. So you come out a winner here. All right, good for you. All right, so be cool. Potential final outcome. Red with the Four of Swords for you. Potential. Yeah, you come out a winner. It's the Death card. This is hugely transformed. What's about to happen? What's about to transpire for you between you and this person, or you and this situation, or this package that never showed up that finally shows up, whatever it is. Maybe it restores your faith in UPS. I don't fucking know. Whatever the fuck it is, right? It's probably a person, okay? Whatever the fuck it is, it's hugely transformative to you. It's not just vindication. It changes your whole direction of life, okay? Wow. I said, look, I warned you, this is deep shit. Okay, I said it. I already said it. All right, let's go. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the devil. What do we get? Talk to me about the devil. All right, let's see where we go. Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the devil around your connection with this person. And all I'm drawn to is that tie that binds. This person's having some serious awakening. Wakey, wakey. I mean, they might be, on a dream side, they might be having nightmares about you. In a sense of losing you or something like that, I don't know. What's going on here? Devil? I don't know. It's crossed by the Knight of Cups. Let me put a pin in that for a second, grab a sip of water. It's somebody who's compelled to come in and make something right. See, when I say they're having dreams about you or nightmares about you, it's somebody here feels deep fucking down, has figured out that they need to set something right. They need to set something on the proper course. Doesn't even mean, you might be like, well, I don't think this person ever wronged me, Steve. I think I know what you're talking about. They never really, it doesn't matter. You're on the wrong course with this person as far as the information they're getting. They need to do a course correction. It benefits you either way. It's fabulous for you. All right, let's see what's on top here. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, we need to move away. What did I say? Rewind. I think I said set something straight, didn't I? Right. We need to move away from the 8 broken cups and set something straight toward 9 cups. That's the 9 cups right there. These are read together. That person's walking toward the 9 cups. You're about to get, I'm going to call it vindication. I'm going to stick with that, okay? Because that applies even if it's that package that never showed up. They already refunded you for it. You thought you'd never get it. It was the last one on the fucking planet. And then it fucking shows up out of nowhere. He's sorry, we had it at a sorting facility. It was in the back. We were using it to hold a plant pot for 9 months. You know, I mean, really? Really? You know, it's a bit of that, but it's vindication. All right. Why is that here? Three of Swords. One side of this, I doubt it's you. One side of this is being made by the 5D to feel really bad about something. Okay? And I suspect that's part of this awakening. Okay? Wow. All right, here we go. 4 of Swords. Let's talk about the 4 of Swords. Somebody's bored in their life. Probably not much going on. That benefits any old connections. It always does, right? When people are busy and adventures and new love is there and everything like that, they're not thinking about you, right? I mean, if they are, wow, that's something. But this person's going through a period of healing. All right, they've changed. Well, do I want to say they've changed? Yeah, they have, I suppose. I see it here in the soul. Change only occurs in the soul. So if people change their egos all the time, I've changed, baby, I'll never do it again. I'll never cheat again. That's all ego talk. The ego can lie with whatever it needs in the given moment. Yeah, baby, I'll never do it again. No problem. Yeah, totally. You have my word, right? Because your word was so great last time, right? What makes it good this time? It's just like freaking hilarious. Real change, people who change, who won't do it again, comes deeper. Got to have some kind of spiritual awakening here. It's just not happening, right? Usually, if it's in the ego, somebody knows what they did wrong. They just find a more clever way to do it next time and get away with it, right? It's the moon. It's the moon. It's the moon. It's crossing there. Again, somebody here is just, feelings are coming up from the depths of this person. This person feels so bad, so off, so weird. So just look at this girl. That's how they feel. They feel, I don't know, something just doesn't feel right to this person. And it's because of this energy and everything we talked about here. All right, what's on top? 3 of Pentacles. They want something new. Well, what did I say? I said when nothing's going on, using a 3D example, nothing's going on. They want something new. They want to try again. But on the healing front, and with the way they feel, yeah, they want to start over with you. They got to. Why is that here? The Lovers. Again, somebody wants to make a different choice. They want to do something different. They think it's them. It's not them. The choice is being made by a higher power. All right? Somebody who usually goes east is going west. All right? Somebody who usually would move away from you because of the 8 broken cups and what they did is now ready to face it. They don't even understand how or why. They just know they can't keep living like this. Okay? All right. Ace of Swords. Why is it here? Wow. What the hell? The energies are just lining up in this reading. I can't wait to see your transformation here. But let's finish their soul here. Ace of Swords. Tell me about it. This still applies if it's the lost package, right? What happens at the sorting facility? Hey, Jimmy, did you know there's an address on the back of this plant pot holder that we've been doing? Yeah, it's back here. It's back here on the other side. Oh, how about that? You think we should deliver it? Well, I mean, it's a good plant holder. You know, but yeah, I think we probably should. I'm having some kind of soul epiphany. I feel bad that this person never got their item, right? Let's hope it's not a fucking live animal. But yeah, no, I mean, see, it works no matter what. Queen of Wands, cross. Somebody is, what is the word I'm looking for here? I think the universe is instilling this person with some confidence that they can get this done. Okay? I think you're getting a little help. And that's been coming up in readings a lot, that you guys, the DFs, which are most of the people that watch these readings, are getting a little help from a higher power. There's a higher power making this person feel really confident in themselves and that they can do it. Really confident sharing their feelings. One way or another. Right? What's on top? The Empress. What did I say? What did I fucking say? Rewind. Right? Yep. I'm right. I'm spot on. Whatever I just said was spot on. Why is that here? The Moon. It backs up what I just said. A higher power, some hidden energy is giving this person the confidence they need to do all this. It's what I said. All right? I believe that. I believe it. I believe everything here is extremely valid. I love that the moons come up 2 other times in the reading, and it's the overall energy. Let's shuffle. I like that Queen of Wands placement there too. That's perfect energy for that. Makes perfect sense. Because otherwise they wouldn't do anything about it. Right? Let's talk about 9 cups. Let's talk about it. Tell me about 9 cups. So you get some kind of indication here. I'm not really sure how that works out, but you get some kind of indication here. Let's take a look. 9 cups. Why is it here? Why do I keep getting that? Yeah. Again, when I'm pulling on you, I get this little card. Did I get this big card? Did I get the biggest card? It's the World. It's the biggest card, most powerful card I could pull. It's about a transformation. It's about, again, I don't know how to put it. This changes, this person showing up, or this package, whichever one it is, changes your motherfucking life. Or at least the direction you move it. It alters a direction just a little bit, which has a knock-on effect, a ripple effect, which changes a lot of things. Again, this is a big deal, even if on the surface it seems like a little deal. Okay, can I make that clear? All right, on the surface, and I told you that, I think I told you that earlier at some point. On the surface, it may seem like no big deal, and that's fine. That's why I don't want you to think about things too much. Somebody showing up, just okay, fine. That kind of a thing. A package shows up, okay, fine. Whatever it is, you make a new direction, you want to change direction and do something different, okay, fine. Don't give it too much thought on the front end. But on the back end, there could be a lot of contemplation here as you look at how much it's changed things for you. Okay? What's on top? The Sun. See what I'm saying? The Sun. Why is that here? And the Ten of Wands, it already kind of revealed itself, you may have seen. The Ten of Wands, right? This is interesting, the way these tens of the end, dead end lead to a new beginning. This is a new beginning for you. This breaks a time of, I don't know, things get a lot easier for you moving forward because of whatever happens here in this time frame, okay, of this reading. I don't know. It could play out 1,000 different ways. I've given it to you as a person coming to you, or a package that's been used as a plant pot holder at a sorting facility for 9 months. I don't know. Take it how you want to take it. Could be either of those, or anything in between. But whatever it is, I would recommend during this time frame, you at least try something new. Try moving in a new direction. Try going, you don't have to go 180 degrees difference. Maybe if you normally go east, try going south. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Either way, what's interesting here is the Sun is red with the 8 of Cups. It's pain, and the Ten of Wands is red with the 3 of Swords. It's painful for this person to have to do this. They're eating some crow, and I think you're liking it. Okay? I think you're liking it. Now, how does that play out? That's if it's a person. What if it's that package, Steve? How's that play out? Well, I think you get to rip the delivery person a new one. They'll apologize. They're having to eat some crow, right? They're having to risk a bad Yelp review. Yeah. Package showed up 9 months later, covered in soil. I don't understand, water stains, but it's fine. This works out really well for you. This is beautiful. Because of it, one of the ripple effects, one of the knock-on effects is things get a lot easier for you. Okay? I don't know. I mean, it's just what it is. What's going on with the death card? I mean, the world. Your whole life. I mean, I'm not making this stuff up. You can see the cards. I'm just trying to explain it in a way that's down the middle for everybody. I don't want to say it's completely life-changing and everything will be great from here forward, but it does appear to have a major effect on you. Okay? So, good. I'm glad. All right, here we go. Now, yeah, I don't get anything negative here. It's a very auspicious energy. There's the Four of Swords underneath it. There's a lot of healing. You're entering a period of healing. Maybe a period where you stop worrying if you're a worrier. I don't know. I think this person, let's say it's a person showing up. It could be a package, but let's say it's a person showing up. Restores your faith in something. In people, in soulmates, in, I don't know. Okay? It's wonderful. Why is the death card here? Let's go. Final outcome, death card. Huge transformation for you. And look at that. See the healing? It's red with the healing. Remember the healing was under the world card that was crossing there with the Four of Swords. Same thing. Lots of symmetry in this reading. A lot of it. All right? Tell me about the death card. Wow. It's crossed by the Ten of Cups. See what I'm saying? I mean, you get something you wanted here. I don't know what. I don't care if it's a fucking package that never showed up or a person or I don't know. But you get something that was reserved for in your mind. I don't even want to say in your dreams, just in the back of your mind. It's pretty wild. What's on top? The Queen of Cups. The most love I could pull from the deck. It's not my Desert Queen. I mean, it is the card that would, but it's not the Desert Queen energy. And what's red with that? The Six of Wands. You see what I'm saying? It's victory after a long battle. You get something that you had pushed back in your mind as some sort of fantasy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happens. I don't know who this is or what this package is that shows up. Right? If it's a live animal, the little guy probably hasn't eaten in a little while. You probably need to have some food ready. I don't know any animal that can go 9 months without food, but hey, maybe that little guy can. I mean, you never know. The right kind of hibernation. And underneath the Ten of Cups is the Two of Wands. I think, let's assume for a moment it's a person. All right. Because we got the soulmate cards are all here and everything like that, and it is Steve's Love Tarot. So let's go that route, soulmate cycle. I think somebody shares with you how they feel. It's something you already knew. It's something you've wanted to hear. Can't say for sure if it's an ex or a runner or a family member or a friend that you have a soul connection with. I can say this is somebody who you've been waiting to wake the fuck up. Okay? You've been waiting. Your feelings have been there, but they've been underwater for a long time. All right? It's nice. It's something that you push to the back of your mind as some sort of fantasy. It's never going to happen. I'll just watch some tarot readings, whatever. It is that thing. It is that person you thought was gone. It is that package you thought was gone. It is that person you thought would never wake up enough or spiritually open up enough or emotionally open up enough to ever fix these 8 broken cups or want to move on from them. It's really something like that. All right? And it's not surprising. People are in an interesting state right now. There's a lot of, the state of being that's out in the societal energies right now is that of a lot of fear and uncertainty for the future. And when that happens, wow, it's not a great thing. It does bring people back. It's brilliant for the soulmate cycle because it brings people together again. It really does. It brings them right together. It brings people out of the woodwork, almost the way COVID did. And I forgot to mention it I don't know why I forgot to mention it, but I forgot to mention in the Mars and Aries reading that I've had an exorbitant number of people, especially my friends offline, saying this all feels like 2020 repeating, Steve. The whole fucking thing, right? There's a reason for that. The second half of 2020, the end of June all the way up to the beginning of January, all the way up to January 6th, 2021, was Mars in Aries, by the way, just so you're aware. And I probably should have mentioned it in the last reading, because that's an important energy to understand. So, whatever the case here, this is terrific. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you, okay? Let's see where we go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. So yeah, if it does feel a little 2020-ish, because COVID brought people together, it brought people back. So a lot of that might be happening again, though the surrounding circumstances are different. Okay, let's see where we go. Some of the same energies are in play. Once again, let's see where we're at. It is good to note, though, that Jupiter is on the opposite side it was on during that time frame. So a lot of the things that are getting expanded are the opposite, are different. So keep that in mind. See where we're at here. Come on. What else you want to tell my people? 9 Wands, Queen Swords, Queen Pentacles. I love it when one of the cards from the reading shows up. I like this. 3 Swords, 3 Swords. Kurt Cobain in pain. One of my favorite 3 Swords cards. I have to tell you, that sucker, you could dig deep into that. That is what, the background of this is what nightmares are made of. It's really very Halloween-y. I like it. I like it a lot. 3 Swords crossing the Queen of Swords, but it's my sitting queen with the sword in the sheath. These are read center, left, right. On any front in your life. This is just a final message to you. Not everybody goes to the extended where I open and pull on you, okay? So why leave anybody out, right? On any front in your life, do not fear the truth. Whatever it is, do not fear it. You come out smelling like a rose no matter what happens. No matter what you say to somebody, even if you got to hurt somebody, and you may have to, it looks like you might, and you might hold back because you're afraid to, you want to be nice. It's not an energy that you need to be nice in. It's not. It's an energy where you could say what needs to be said and come out smelling like a rose and even more powerful, feeling more powerful than you were before. Okay? That's just what I get here. Do what you want to do. Obviously, be who you are or whatever. And it doesn't mean you turn into an asshole. It just means you say some things that need to be said. There are things that need to be said. On all fronts, as far as truths coming at you, sit with them. Don't be afraid to hear them. Don't put your head in the sand about anything. Okay? Again, pretty much all of the energies coming at you benefit you in some way. Remove a barrier, remove a wall, allow you new directions to move in that you didn't have before. Right? So it's all good. It's all terrific energy for you. On the DM side, it's painful. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain and growth, but and almost this, because I've got a lot of these major arcana cards like the choice here, the lovers, they're being forced to do a lot of things. They're being compelled to do a lot of things. That devil blending with that ace of swords, with the lovers over here and the moon over here, the hidden energy kind of making them feel all, I don't know, I feel like I have to do this, but it makes me nervous, but it's like that kind of a thing. There's a lot of that going on the other side. For you, we saw it in the final outcome here, it all benefits you in some way. But this is about giving and receiving truths, all right? A lot of times we don't want to hear things. We bury our head in the sand. Stop it. All right? Stop it. Everything you hear, everything you learn, knowledge is power in any energy, but in this energy, knowledge is power is on crack. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I want it. It's very interesting. I'm curious as well. I got a devil to pull on, but I'm curious why the moon keeps coming out too. There's more to the 3 moons that have shown up here. One crossing there, one there, one there. There's a little bit more to that. We'll look into that. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.